अभी हम लोग पॉजिटिव सब प्लेयर हम लोग अभी रेडी हैं। कल हम लोग के लिए लास्ट मैच है। इट्स रियली important to win the match, so we are ready for tomorrow match.
Morning, coach. This is the last game of the season. So, what is the message you are giving to your players before this game?
The most important thing is to do the best in the last game, because everybody remembers you of the last game. Football has a very short memory, and you're as good as your last game. That's the most important. Be ourselves, be focused. It's not an easy game at all. It's a very dangerous game, because Hamadan has nothing to lose. And here is our proudness, our honor. We need to have feet on the floor, humble. And if we don't fight and we don't run and we don't give everything, it will be difficult for us.
Yes. Actually, that was my second question. Because Mohammedan is facing relegation, they have nothing to lose, and they have had a tough season. How is our team preparing to face a team like that?
It's not an easy game, as I said. I can say it's I don't know the word exactly in English, but it can be a trap. We need to be very, very focused. We need to go out from the first second to the last for the game. We cannot wait to see what Mohammedan does, because if we see the most of the teams, Mohammedan scored first. Minus the last game or last two games, they always score first, because the other teams, they think it's an easy game and they just go inside the field waiting for, let's take it easy. We're not. It's a home. It's a very important game. I think the guys are ready to start fighting from before to start the game.
This season has had its ups and downs, and as a coach, what quality in this squad stood out for you over the course of time this season, as it has been a short season?
The unity of the team. We have a great dressing room, very, very nice people, humble people, and the players stood together, fight together. If one is hurt, it hurt them, all of them, and they show their spirit, they show their honor, and they honor the club, they honor the team, and they honor the fan, and that's the most important.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
What are the key takeaways from this season?
Key
takeaways.
Key takeaways. Wow, there are many. How too much thinking, too much. How we came back again from a lot of nonsense out of football. How that influenced the dressing room, but how the players fought against was not easy at all, and how they came back. The result, sometimes you say, if you work hard, if you work and you do your best, you will win. In football, it's not true. But even with that, we keep fighting, keep going. And the big example is Dondonba. He didn't play for the first 10 games. This is the truth. 10 games or 9 games?
9 games.
9 games. And big professional, always with a smile, always helping the others. First one in training, last one to go, professional. There whenever you need something. Better image, better than that, it's impossible. This is why, for me, I just say thank you, because from the first day I arrived here, this gentleman he is one of the best captains and best professionals I had. And thanks to him, we are here now.
Coach, as you just said, even though he was not playing, so the environment was so positive, you were smiling, helping others. So how you create that atmosphere inside the team?
It's not me. It's everybody. It's everybody. From Joel, Amol, dressing room people, kit men, ball boys, kitchen, office, everyone. This is, like I said this morning to the players, we are a puzzle. Everyone is different. But to make the picture, we need everyone, even you. We need everyone. And it's not only me. I'm only the image to translate a little bit what's going on. But everyone, the one who plays is always helping the one who doesn't play, same. And the one who didn't play, he knows that he gives everything in the training to make the one who plays better as possible. Because when we win, it's not Tondon or Parthib or Jairo or Jitin or Andy or Gurmit or whoever who won. No. Or Juan Pedro Benali who won. No. It's Northeast United FC. And that's very important. You know, always, I remember when I start to study to become a coach last century, you know, I remember when coach was saying that the worst is to control the player who travels and doesn't play. Because he traveled, he worked hard to play, you don't put him to play, sometimes you put him even up, he's not in the bench. Train after the game, the other ones slowly. He's the first one who can make problems. It's natural, it's normal, it's human, he's right. But when the moment the players understand that they are here to work hard, to train and be ready, and it's the responsibility of the coach to choose, and when they ask the coach, it's not only the coach who decides, it's his teammate against who you're playing, his performance not only one day, because the player only sees himself. You try to see the 24 players you have or 27 players you have. It's very difficult, but it's the best thing for the coach, is to make it as much difficult as possible. And this gentleman here was fighting every single day to get his position. And this is why, for me, if you say what is the image to give to the young players or to the youth or to the fans, or beside the performance, is Tondomba. The performance can happen a lot of things in a game, you know, but how the players stay smiling and fighting, because the same one who plays thanks the others indirectly. There is no difference to speak with the player who plays or player who doesn't play. When we're training, I don't care. It's, for me, they're equal, same, fighting for the same thing. And they understand it. In the beginning it was difficult, but after 3 years, you know, they know you very well, you know them very well, and it's easier.
When you look back the last 12 games, so what has been your most favorite moment and why?
My favorite moment. There are many. There are really many moments. I cannot say one exactly. There are small details. Even one of the best moments is how when we lost against Mohammedan, that unity of the team, we didn't care about the result. We cared that really everybody stood together and everybody gave absolutely everything, and that was a special moment for us.
Sir, this time you have experienced so many inside the field, outside the field.
I spent what, sorry?
This season.
Yeah.
This season have given you lot of experiences inside the field, outside the field, maybe in your accommodation area, maybe your roommate, maybe your dressing room. How you gather, how you will recollect the experience, and how you will express all this experience?
You know, it's life. You know, we always say you learn from bad moments and good moments. It's life. You know, I'm 57 years old, and if I sit and start talking about everything that happens, I do the best job in the world for me. I love my job. I cannot live without football, and I think the players the same. The problem is not it's not an objective job. It doesn't depend on you. Sometimes you work, you prepare, and everything, but the game starts and it's totally different than what you expect. Everybody is a coach after the game, you know. But you must be coach before the game. It's not easy, but it's easy from one side when you see that everyone is smiling. But the problem is that smile for you, it's too short, because you finish a game, next you go home, have a shower, sleep a little bit, wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, promise, 3 o'clock in the morning, and your brain is already thinking about the next one. What we will do, why this, watch the game, and the problem when you don't win, you don't sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't sleep at all. You start thinking, what did I do wrong? Why should I do this, should I do that? Normally, I don't speak to the players after the game. I need to go home, calm down, 1 day, 2 days, watch the game 2 or 3 times, then talk to the players, because it's unfair from my side. I'm angry, my pulsation is so high, you know, and go to him, I will do a mistake, because he did very well, and I might tell him you did very well, you did wrong, or he did wrong. I will tell him he did well. Also, the players are human. They feel that sometimes I did wrong. Like, remember last season, and I said when I went to the players in the middle of the pitch, but I'm human too, and I do mistakes. The problem is the players, they have somebody, you need to make them smile. You need to make smile everyone, but sometimes you forget yourself. This is why this is a message I wrote, one article, I put it a long time ago. I said, one of the biggest problems for coaches, how they finish. Divorced, no family, diabetic, cancer, stress. Why? Because our job is not the training. Our job is 24 to 24, 24, 24. You make everybody feel great, but also you need a shoulder where to cry sometimes. Well, we speak about everything, but we didn't speak about Mohammedan a lot. Tell me. Okay.
Match of the season, and we are not very sure how the league will turn up. So when is the next game coming up? So do you feel that because of the overall scenario, tomorrow is the one game that you will definitely look to win, so that you end the season on a high, and you give some message to your players, so that they keep them on their mind, so that they come for the next season. And also because there will definitely be some departures from the club. So how you are dealing with it?
I will tell you the truth. This morning before training, we had the meeting as usual, as every morning, to explain the training and everything. And I told the players and everyone, I said, I don't know if I'm here next year or not. I don't know if you will be here, yes or no. This is football. This is our last game together. Someone's they will be here, someone's no, some maybe me, maybe I don't know what will happen in the future. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. The most important is today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. You never know. The past is the past. Enjoy today. Work hard today. Because we need to remember this moment. I don't know if this team will be together or not. If staff will be here, members of the staff, members of the players. No, we don't know. With the institute of this, I don't want to call it something wrong, but with all this selfishness, I can speak selfishness of whom? Of everyone for me. Not only 1 or 2 or 3, I think everyone. Now, instead to be together, everyone is thinking only about himself. I don't know. And the selfishness, I don't know what will happen. And we don't know what will happen tomorrow, if we're coming back or not. We don't know. I hope yes. Because I tell you the truth, if tomorrow we finish here I need to come back again to Guwahati to pick up all my stuff because I'm leaving everything here. After 3 years living here, I need a truck, you know. But how I believe I'm coming back that I didn't pack even nothing. It's there. But we don't know. We really don't know. This is why this game, as we said, is very, very important. Very, very, very important for us because we want to live with a nice image. Not only for results. I don't care about the result. Truly, I don't care about the result because everything can happen. The result depends of a lot of details, of rain, of referee, of us, of arriving on front and that half meter. We don't do it. But that's quality of football we want. We need to see it. And I hope also tomorrow the fans come to say goodbye. You know, that's what we're missing here. You know, that's what we're thinking. I think everyone in the dressing room, it's our last game, our last dance. Let's dance together. That's it.
Coach, from this moment, where do you see Indian football?
You know, I tell you, there is a lot of quality in it. A lot of quality. The young talents, you cannot imagine how they're coming. How they're coming. I don't enter to who they should play or should play or national team or teams. I don't care about that. What I care is it must be a stronger competition. Not only ISL or I-League. We need a youth strong competition. What we cannot do is to speak, oh, let's play, start local, go regional, and then go national. It's wrong. We need a strong competition. If I have 24 reserve teams, and from them I want 10 or 12 to arrive to the first team, I cannot burn them and start putting them from the first day. Oh, because he's good, not just put him direct. No, he needs to compete in a strong. Don't wait a full year, 8 months playing in bad stadiums against a very weak teams to arrive to nationals, and then you'll have you lost 8 months for nothing. We need 8 months of strong competition, of very strong competition, and I promise, this is a promise from me to everyone here, Indian football, it's growing under very, very well. Why? Because if you take the players who's 28 to 34 years old, they didn't have the tools of trainings, of watching trainings, watching other players, what they're doing abroad, like they have now. Now you have everyone with his tablet, with his phone, smartphone, and at 5 years old, 6 years old, they're already looking at Messi, how he does, Vinicius, I don't know, Modric. They're looking at that, and they try to do the same. Before our generation, I believe only what the coach says to me. Now if I say something to the player, he goes straight away, take his video, look, said, he's wrong. I'm doing it good here. Before, no. Before I tell him, you only play with the right foot, he believes he plays only with the right foot, even if he played with left foot. Now, no. Now he looks and said, hey, I played with left foot. Look, numbers, everything. And the young boy with 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 17, they look to themselves. They look at other teams, they look games. Before it was one game a week in black and white. You sit in a coffee shop, even not at home, to watch a game. Now you have 12 games a day. You can watch everything you want in internet. This is the difference. And we can see the players. We have 5 players under 17 training with us every single day. The quality is amazing. We just need to be brave as coaches, as organization, to give them a strong competition. And the old players, to give them chance time to time, not to be so selfish, not only me plays. and the fans to understand that with the young ones, you don't win trophies. You win young ones for the beginning. After, you have trophies for a long time. Not only, oh, there's a competition, I want to win it, only veterans. This competition, I want to win it, only veterans. And after we say, we need to give chance to young ones. No, it doesn't work like this. But India has football. I'm really surprised, but it has football. We just need to put the tools as they should be. And 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 to arrive. We want to be in the World Cup before to start with the young ones. And another thing, the young ones, they need to play and to train with the old ones, with the professional ones, and with the quality ones. Not, I have a competition in I don't know where, and I take the players, and they disappear for 2 months, and they play only together. It doesn't work like this. It's a big difference to defend Ala Ajarai or Jairo or Andy than to defend the same boy as 16 or 17 years. It's not the same. If you learn to fight against McLaren, you will learn much better that if you're playing against a boy with 15 years old. You're attacking Sandesh or Gurpreet is a big difference than another boy with 15, 16 years old, or 17 or 19, or 12, I don't know. This is the big difference. Better competition they are, better we arrive. Not because you're training every day with the young ones that they become better. No. They're young, they need football, but they need also family, they need to study, they need to have fun. What you cannot do is getting a young boys with 12 years old, 13 years old, put him in a residence, don't see his family, only training every single day. No, he needs to train, he needs to have fun, he needs to go out, he needs to be a kid. Because after he will stop being a kid and we didn't win the footballer, we lost a person. He needs his family. The moment we have that, talent, there is talent. There's no problem for India with talent.
Sir, among the 9 games so far you have faced, I mean your players have faced, they already contested, they fought back to back. Which one game gave you so critical to tackle? Your boys have got mostly critical. Which one team? Among the 9 matches.
No, we played 12. From 12 matches. From 12 matches, the most critical one, I think, there are 2. For me, the 2 games, we were very under our real level. East Bengal, okay, and Goa, especially the first half. You know, I think they were for me, one of the best games was against Odisha, and we lost 4. Against and against Delhi, and we lost 3. Against Bengaluru, we draw. Against Mumbai, we draw. For me, those even if we lost and we draw, were the best games, because I don't look at. There were some mistakes, but as a team we played quite good. But against East Bengal and against Goa, no, they were the worst ones. Okay.
You are from Northeast and now you're representing Northeast United as a captain. How is that feeling?
मैं 5 साल इधर हुआ और कोच के साथ 3 साल कोच के साथ बहुत सीखा मतलब is this gentle very honest but straightforward बहुत सीधा बोलता है प्लेयर को पुश करता है सब ऑन द फील्ड सब इंकरेज करता है मोटिवेट करता है मेरे लिए बहुत एक्सपीरियंस मिला इधर नॉर्थ ईस्ट में कोच के साथ 2 ट्रॉफी डुरांड कप जीता, बहुत अच्छा लगा। मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है मेरा लाइफ में, मेरा बहुत कोच के साथ मैं बहुत सीखा। और मेरा टीम द कैप्टन हम लोग का मिचेल, उसके साथ भी मैं 3 साल खेल चुका है। अभी हायरो आला सब वो लोग से बहुत सीखा, इसलिए मैं कोच को थैंक यू बोलता हूँ। क्योंकि मैं पहले मैं बहुत डिफेंसिवली खेलता हूँ, कोच आके मेरे को चेंज किया, मतलब मैं ऊपर उठाया कोच ने, इसलिए बहुत अच्छा लगा नॉर्थ ईस्ट में। लेकिन मैं मेहनत नहीं रुकूंगा अभी तक, मैं डिसिप्लिन, मेहनत के साथ डिसिप्लिन ज़रूरी है बहुत, इसलिए मैं नेक्स्ट सीज़न के लिए और टुमारो मैच के लिए मैं रेडी हूँ। थैंक यू।
জুজিটছু এৰিনাত ষ্ট্ৰেংথ ফ'কাছ ছেল্ফ ডিফেন্স আৰু ক্ৰিয়েটিভিটি গঢ়ি তোলক। জুজিটছু, জুডো, কাৰাটে, যোগাসন আৰু ড্ৰয়িঙৰ প্ৰফেচনেল প্ৰশিক্ষণ, মেটত চেম্পিয়ন আৰু কেনভাছত শিল্পী বিকাশ কৰা। এৰিনা পৰিয়ালত যোগদান কৰক। ফ্ৰী ট্ৰায়েল আৰু অফাৰৰ বাবে কল কৰক 9859952504 8724905439 757686529 হাউচ নম্বৰ 25 বাইলেন 9 অপজিট ৰিলায়েন্স ট্ৰেন্ডছ জু ৰোড গুৱাহাটী।